All right, today we're going to be talking about being an alpha, whether that's so important or not. I actually got a really good question here, an email from a guy that's like, isn't worrying about being an alpha pointless? He wants to know if you should just be your real self, because life is pretty short and you should be comfortable in your own skin. And I actually agree with him, and I'll tell you why here. It's always a bad sign when someone spells my name completely wrong and doesn't capitalize it. Guys, let me just say this, okay? Because I say it all the time. Do not fucking email me without proper grammar and sentence structure and paragraphs. Your email to me should look like a piece of fucking art. Why? Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And I'm going to judge you, and everyone else will judge you based on the attention to detail that you put into your work. Okay. Don't text people with abbreviations like "you are," okay, and things like that. Use capitalization to start your sentences, capitalize your sentences, use the proper punctuation. Okay. If you're English as a second language, that's not an excuse, Okay. Let me tell you why. Because you need to learn how to improve your English. So when you're writing an email, especially to someone who you want to answer that email and you're asking their advice, and their advice is expensive generally, and you want a response, you're going to waste your time writing an email, then spend the time looking up the words, looking up the grammar, having it proofread to at least present it in a nice way. I mean, sure, if you make a grammatical error, that's fine. If you make a spelling error, that's not fine, because you can use a spell check in your browser. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying this is I'm not trying to be a pompous ass, really. I'm just saying that it matters. I am forming an opinion of you based on reading your email. Okay. When you misspell my name and don't capitalize it in the first, what does it say about you? Okay. What does it say about you? It's not, I know how you live your life. I can ascertain a huge number of details about you based on this one interaction point, and everyone will as well. So if you want to, you cannot take pride in yourself and write emails like that. You cannot take pride in yourself and present yourself in such a poor manner. Okay, that's it's critical. All right, then maybe you could find some things where I'm hypocritical on this. Sure, I'm sure that you can. Nobody's perfect, but I am just pointing this out so that you can recognize this. Okay. With that said, he says, I saw a video on you teaching how to be an alpha. I noticed there are millions of other guys online preaching the same things, and I can't help but wonder, isn't this stuff pointless? Okay. Is the conversation only motivated on the objective of impressing women, or is the goal to make yourself appear tough to others? Why not just accept being yourself, which could be beta, instead of trying to change your character to be acceptable or impressive in somebody else's eyes? I say life is pretty short and people should be comfortable under their own skin. Okay. So I actually agree. But I also disagree. Okay, so I agree with all of this, right? This idea that your objective should not be impressing women. Your objective should not be to make yourself appear tougher to others. Okay, you should be yourself, the best version of yourself possible, and you shouldn't try to change your character to be acceptable or impressive in somebody else's eyes. Okay, and you should be comfortable in your own skin. Okay, so I agree with all those things. By the way, if you're following me for the first time here, I'm John Sumnus from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build financial independence, how to get the physique you want, how to get the girls you want, how to go from the victim mindset to the bulldog mindset. Click that subscribe button to join us here. Also, there's a card here up in the cards where you can take the Bulldog quiz, 10 questions to tell you your Bulldog score. And if you wouldn't mind, leave a like on the video. That does help. So, all right. So getting back to this here. All right. Here's the thing. Okay. I don't even like the word alpha. You guys know this, but I use it. Why? Because that's what people search for. That's what gets people's attention, and people understand generally what that means, and guys want to be alpha. Okay. Now, why should you want to be quote alpha? All right. Why? All right. Why you should want to be quote alpha is because it's not about impressing women. Okay. It's not about impressing other people. It's not about the external validation. Right? It's actually about being comfortable in your own skin, because being alpha means you get what you want. You do what you want. You get what you want. That's what being alpha means. Okay. How do you achieve that? It's through game. Okay. What is game? Game means learning how to get what you want. It's the ability to get what you want, okay? Whether that be in relationships with women, whether that be with people, whether it be in business. To have good game is to understand the power dynamics of the world. To be alpha is to understand the power dynamics of the world and to come out on top, okay? It's about winning. Being alpha is about winning. All right. And that winning is not done to impress other people and to impress women. As a side effect, women are more attracted to you being alpha. Okay. Some women will hate you being alpha, but they will be attracted to you in some way. Some women won't be attracted to you. That's fine, just because of something that you can't even control. But those things don't matter. Those are secondary. Okay. Now, within this umbrella of being alpha, okay, you have to realize that, again, the key component of that is learning game, all right? Which, again, when I define game, it's the ability to get what you want. So in order to do that, you have to understand human psychology. You have to pay attention to your appearance. You have to pay attention to the words that you say. You have to build yourself in many ways in order to be able to achieve the outcomes that you want in life, okay? So it's not about impressing people. Okay, it's not about getting validation and approval from people. It's about getting what you want out of life. See, you got one life, man. All right, this is your life. Okay, if you're a fat fuck sitting at home playing World of Warcraft, jerking off, okay, in your mom's basement, and you're like, oh, the world is so bad. All right, well, you know what? You don't get a do-over. You're not going to get a second chance at this. So you might as well make the best that you can out of this life. Okay, and maybe you are beta. Oh, damn, you're beta. It doesn't mean you say that way, and it doesn't mean that's who you are. It's who you are right now. There is no who you are. You decide who you are and who you're going to be. Okay, you decide that. Now, I believe that there's some internal part of you that controls those desires. That's who you really are, and that by shedding all of who you're not, you become who you are. Okay, and who you are is a fucking badass. That's what I believe. All right, but you will have to go on a journey to get there. It's not given to you. It's not about just being who you are. Okay. Ultimately, the goal is for you to be comfortable in your own skin. If you're comfortable in your own skin, you will be alpha. Okay. That's alpha as fuck. Is to be like, I am comfortable in my own skin. Now, part of the way you get comfortable in your own skin is, one, not giving a fuck about other people, but two, also having pride in yourself. And the way that you build pride in yourself is by accomplishing things, by becoming something, by overcoming difficulties and adversity and growing and becoming stronger through that process. Okay, it's a lot easier for me to be comfortable in my own skin when I know I'm a fucking badass, when I know that I've made millions of dollars, when I know that I have the ability to attract many women and that I have social skills there, when I know that I'm physically strong, that I can run marathons, that I've built my physique up, okay, that I am competent, that I have skills, that I have wisdom and knowledge that I've gained through difficult means. Okay, that allows me to be comfortable in my own skin because it also allows me to not give a fuck about what other people think of me and not require their validation, because I know that the validation from someone lesser than me means nothing at all. Okay, it means nothing because I am better, because I have made myself better. And I'm not saying all this to brag. There's plenty of people that are better than me. Okay, but it is ridiculous to believe that all people are equal. Yes, all human lives have an equal amount of value, but not all people are equal. It doesn't balance out. Some people are less. They have done less with their lives. They are worth less. Okay? Become worth more. That is your mission as a man. That is what I'm trying to teach you. And maybe you will not reach the very top, but you will climb higher than what you are right now. In fact, if you want to climb higher, click down below. There's a link to join the Bulldog Mindset membership. It's about becoming a better man. It's about becoming a top 5% man. It's about raising your standards for yourself, not your expectations on other people, and becoming the fucking badass that you are capable of becoming. That is why I make these videos. That is why I teach you how to, quote, be alpha. I don't care about alpha. That's a retarded word. Okay? It doesn't mean anything. It's stupid. Don't try to be alpha. Okay, but try to have the characteristics of what I call alpha, which is you do what you want, you get what you want, unapologetically living your life and living to a higher standard where you're able to achieve what you want in life because you are better, because you've become better, because you've capitalized your potential. So click that link down below, join us. There's over 900 men in my men's community, okay, that are learning to be badasses and to become better, that are learning how to become financially independent, to build their physiques, to be able to talk to women and have successful relationships. Even if you're already in a relationship, you're already in a long-term relationship, you're married, whatever it is, there's still huge valuable content about how to be a man in a relationship, how to avoid the bad relationships. And most of you guys are fucking pussy whipped in your relationships and you're just getting walked all over. So learn that shit. Okay, I have videos on that specifically in the membership, plus a huge community and all the books that you need to read. So when we say, is worrying about being alpha pointless? In a way, you're right, okay? Worrying about alpha, it's kind of pointless, okay? What you should be worrying about is becoming the man that you're capable of being. What you should be worrying about is, how do I get, see, all of you guys, you have goals that you want in life. You have desires, okay? Especially as men, I can tell you what they are in general, okay? I have the 3 fears of men, all right? Again, click in the membership. You can check out my videos on that. I'm going to do another one talking about this. But there's 3 fears. One is that you are afraid to fucking die, to fight, all right? I want to teach you how to be a man that isn't afraid to fight, isn't afraid of his mortality, okay? Lives life with courage, okay? So you could say fear 1 is being a coward. Fear 2 is not being able to make it on your own, not being a self-made man, okay? Again, financial freedom, okay? The 3rd fear is not being able to hunt a woman, okay? To capture, to conquer, to be able to attract women, all right? You will not feel like a man unless you overcome those 3 things in your life, okay? But again, where I'm going with this, and I'm going to wrap this up here, is this, all right? Give a like, by the way, if you haven't given a like on this video, all right? This is the key. You want certain things out of life, all right? And they're natural and they're fine. You want to get laid. Maybe you want to start a family. You want to have that woman, that ride or die woman with you. Maybe you want to have some kids. Maybe not, that's fine. But probably you at least want to have some kind of sexual intimacy with a woman, okay? Or with multiple women, or the ability to have that at least, okay? So that's a goal that you might have in life. Maybe you want to be wealthy. You want to have money. You want to have the means. You want to be able to travel the world. You want to be able to know that you have the resources, that you want to be able to live the kind of lifestyle that you want, okay? Maybe you want to be impressive physically. You want to be strong. You want to come across as a man and feel like you're a man. Not to impress other people. It will impress other people, but because you want to present yourself as a strong, masculine man, attractive, high status, financial ability, all of those things. Okay, so those are goals. So the point of, quote, being alpha, right? The ability to do what you want and get what you want, is that you can achieve those things. And that's what you should be aiming for, is how to get those things. And I'm going to tell you how to get those things. It's by becoming a stronger man. It's about becoming alpha. The things that we call being alpha, all right, that's what it's about. Because as you develop yourself and your character and you become stronger and more tough and more able to get what you want, what we generally call as alpha, not giving a fuck about what other people think, okay? And you having your own mental point of origin, your own internal locus of control, to have self-efficacy, then you're able to achieve and actualize those goals, okay? To be able to become those things. So that's what I'm trying to teach you.